All right, here we go. We're going to take on the solo mode of Hastilude, but we are going to just basically do this, the quest for adventure. We're not going to take on Sir Blackblade of Shadowkeep. If you're wondering how that does play, simply what would happen was they would have their little own characters. We'd be shuffling up their deck, and then on a turn, they would flip over a card, and then we're going to see where the little asterisk is. We would then try to put their knight there. If we are not able to, we'd go up here. And then if we couldn't place that one, we'd come back down here, still put it there. They would gain a point. They typically would just be blocking off spaces, except they would be grabbing weapons. They'd be getting knights, etc. And then at the end of the game, they'll be scoring for that and a couple other different things. And we just have to try and beat them. But I think I want to just try this regular basic one, the quest for adventure, first. So if you are unfamiliar on how to play, I will include a link to our how to play up there. But basically what is going to happen is I am going to be placing out my little workers out here to gather things, to possibly get more workers, to train up knights. The difference in the solo mode is, oh, I forgot to put out an order, is I got dealt 12 quests to begin with, and we're not going to be doing jousting. So these are the 12 quests I need to try and accomplish by the end of the game. Each one I do not accomplish by the end of the game is going to be -5 points. And then there's a little table based on points to get a title. Alrighty, I think hopefully you'll be able to pick stuff up as I go along. I'm not going to go too much into it. Like I said, there's that how to play. But basically when I gather resources, the more workers I put here, the more stuff I get. To build weapons, it's this little table over here. I've started with one of each resource, a gold and a king's favor. So with that being said, let's go ahead and look at my quest. So I'm seeing a lot of level 2s at the beginning and then some equipment. So I'm going to want to try and level up my knight near the beginning. That's going to require a gold and a king's favor, which I do start with. But I think I might want to grab a worker, and then if I grab orders, I can get some gold there to be able to do some other stuff. So I do think my first action is going to be to go here, spend my gold to grab another worker. Because in a worker placement game, more workers are always good. Plus, if I go to train to get more knights, I do lose a worker. So I'm going to want to make sure I have some backups there. I think my next one is I'm going to come over here. I'm going to grab this order. So I'm allowed to have at most 2 orders at a time. And in order to fulfill an order, I need to send my knight down here. A knight also could come over here and grab orders. In this type of game, those are the only spots that they can go, is get orders or complete this, or even go to King's Army, which would get me a gold or a favor when I trigger it. So this needs wood. So I think we're going to go up here. We're going to grab wood, and then seeing as we're coming up here for wood, let's go ahead and grab some more wood, because that will help me be able to build up a shield. So I'm going to just stick these 2 over here for now to remind myself. I kind of think I might grab some more wood and then maybe just try and shoot up to a level 2, because a level 1, although I am going to be upgrading him, because a level 1 knight cannot do a level 3 equipment. They can do a level 1 and 2. Although level 2 wouldn't be too bad, because they do need some shields. There's a level 1 shield. There's a level 2 shield, so I'd be able to accomplish that one here soon. So yeah, let's try and get our level 2 shield. So we're going to put out 1 more worker, which gets us 3 more wood. And then we're going to put out a worker here to get a... Wait, no, because we just need 3 wood and a copper. So we're going to come up here, spend our 3 wood, spend our 1 copper. That's going to give us a level 2 shield. And we'll just go ahead and stick that on that knight for right now. So we are going to have a strength 1. We have our 2 wood, so we'll be able to get a couple of gold. So we'll be able to trigger him here. Alrighty. Oh, I forgot the other rule is that instead of gaining a King's Favor token when you take a quest, I do gain a King's Favor when taking an order instead. So I did get another King's Favor. I was kind of wondering about that, because I need to make sure I get my King's Favors to upgrade knights. And that is one of the main ways of doing it. Alrighty, so that is... Oh, I still have my knight to place. So I don't quite have it where I can upgrade him yet, but I need to complete that order. So he goes right there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to trigger the red ones, which in this case is just down here. He is going to complete an order. So we have a strength 1 knight. We are turning in our 2 wood. So we'll just kind of turn this order up here for now. And that gives us 2 gold. So next turn, I think I'm going to send one to start training, or actually maybe I'll buy another worker and then start training after that. Upgrade a knight. Oh, but I only got the 2 gold. Well, I know for sure I'm going to be grabbing another King's Order. Upgrading the knight's probably more important so I can start getting these quests done because we only have 10 rounds. So now we go ahead and we grab all of our workers back. Like that. We bring out a new order. Like so. And then we'll see where we want to get going. So I'm thinking what we're probably going to try and do, our strategy will probably be to get some orders, to get the gold, to kind of upgrade the knights and start training some. And then probably about mid-round, hopefully maybe I can start accomplishing like 2 quests a turn and just really blitzing it out there. And I just realized I am playing on hard mode because I have 4 of each. All right, so apparently we're doing on hard mode today. Normally I do easy mode. Easy mode would only be 3 of each quest. See, I thought it was 3 of each quest, but I just naturally apparently looked at hard mode. All right, so hard mode it is. So we're moving on to the next round. So yeah, I think we're going to come here. We're going to spend our 2 gold to get another worker. Would have liked the gold there. I can always sell 2 resources for 1 gold there if I really need to. I have those 2 extra wood. And that would let me upgrade my knight, which would let me start completing that order. So sure, let's go here. We're going to sell our 2 wood for a gold. We have a limit of 4 max of any one resource, so I can't sell any more wood there. But now that I got that, we'll go here. We'll spend our favor and our gold. We upgrade our knight to a level 2 knight. We're going to come over here and get another order. We do have the couple of resources we need for that. Probably should start sending some people up for resources. That gives us a King's Favor. So next up, what is the next most important thing? So there is a helmet in each one of them. So if we look at the armor, that wants leather and copper. So we're going to send 2 here, which is going to get us 3 total. And let's send 1 here to get that copper so we can make that next round. And we're going to send him to complete our order. Probably should do a quest, but like I said, we'll work on the quest once we kind of get our gold built up some. So we trigger him. We are going to distribute those. We have a strength 1, so we get 2 more gold. Like so. This does play obviously a lot quicker solo player because you don't have someone else placing and you're not having the jousting, which can take up some time, etc. So trigger that, got my gold, got my favor, etc. So I think, yeah, next time I think we're going to start training a knight. We'll get another worker probably after doing the next order. So grab back our workers. We have quite a bit of them now, so that's always good. We got 7 and a knight. We're about to pop 1 there, though. Nope, I took those. No passing to that. Reset. Nope. So next order comes up. Strength 2, 3 wood, and a copper. Ooh, that gives me a King's Favor too, though. All right. So with that being said, I know I want to construct armor this round. We moved to the 3rd. So at the end of this round, we move into the next set of orders, order Bs. So I think we are going to go, we're going to do a quest more than likely. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this stuff for that order. We'll see, but I know I'm going to go there. We're going to come up here. We are going to spend this. Or do I want to just jump up to a level 3 armor to know because that, you know what, we are. We're going to go here, grab one of these. I need 1 more leather. Then we come over here for our armor. We spend our 4. We spend our 2 and our 1. We get a level 3 armor. Because if I can get 1 built up to really focus on the level C's, then when I got these extra ones kind of coming through, they can start taking care of the 1s and 2s. We're going to place right here. Spend our gold. He's going to stay there. Let's come over here and grab an order. Even if we don't fill it now, we can work on fulfilling that. Plus, that gets us a King's Favor. So it wants some wood and it wants some copper. So I could just go and do a couple of forests right away. Is he going to be able to accomplish one of these? No, because he doesn't have a level 2 weapon. He does have a level 3 armor. So actually, if I go here and upgrade him to a level 3, like so, by spending the favor and the gold, that's a level 3 knight and a level 3 armor. I'll be able to accomplish this quest with him. And then we're going to just send you here and grab a copper. And I need to spend, I think, a turn or two gathering resources here in a minute. Triggering him, so we are going to accomplish, where was it, this one? My knight's a level 3. My armor is a level 3. So that is 3 victory points, like so. And then that quest is done. We'll put that up there by my order. So unfortunately, that doesn't get me any gold. So I'm not going to have any gold to really be able to do anything. So, but he moves over 1 spot. We are at the end of round 3. So now we move into our B orders. So we'll slide those up. Flip this over. So as you see, it starts wanting more stuff. Grab my workers back. Got my couple of King's Favor. Alrighty, so looking out here, I'm going to need to start getting a weapon on him soon to do some of these quests. I know for sure I'm good there. He's good for that even. So I technically, oh, but I wouldn't have a worker for the order. Well, I think we're just going to go and we're going to grab 3 of each good with these guys. That gives us 3 of those. And then we're going to grab 3 of these. So that way we bulk up on our resources. We have our knight left. Our knight could grab that order. And seeing as we know we basically have this stuff and we can accomplish it next turn, that might not be a bad idea. Plus, it gets us a favor. We get our order card. Oh, wait, no, actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put that favor back because I just realized I technically have the 3 wood. We can accomplish this one so we have some gold for next turn. All right, there we go. So we resolve this. So 3 wood and a copper. That is going to give us 3 gold. So we should be good possibly for a round or 2, depending on if I want to grab that worker, and a King's Favor. All right, so then he moves over. This gets discarded and replaced. We bring back all of our workers. Oh, that was round 4. I forgot to move it after round 3. So we are into round 5. So we got gold, we got favor. We're going to get us another knight soon, so we're going to wait on that. I kind of think I want to buy another worker so we have more workers. Yep, that's going to be all our gold. That brings us a worker, though. Then we're going to send a worker over here to grab an order that we can work on, which gets me a King's Favor. So I don't have a weapon yet. I have my stone working towards it, though. So if we come here and grab one of those, grab another one of those, grab a stone, we can come over here, up here. We can go here, grab a copper, and then go up here and create that weapon. So 4, 2 copper, and 1 of those to get me a level 3 weapon. So he is decked out. So can we actually accomplish something over here now? 3, a 3 shield. So he's not level 3. He's got a level 2 only shield. So we can't accomplish that one. But we can accomplish any of these smaller ones. So if I can get a level 3 shield, I'm basically good there on most of this stuff. I don't have enough for that order. I need wood, which I'll get next time. So let's go ahead. He's going to complete one of these quests. So we can go ahead and let's go ahead and accomplish this one with all of this stuff on it. So that's going to be 4 victory points. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Not bad, not bad. He moves over. He gets removed from the game. We get this knight. We grab back all of our workers. So now I have basically, I can try and complete an order and etc. So I get a level 1 knight card. Need to look at maybe creating him some weapons and armor now as well. I forgot to reset the market way back when. I'll make sure to make a note of that. Basically reset it back to the beginning of the game. At the end of this round, we are going to be moving into C orders and making sure that resets again. So I'm a copper away from being able to create the armor. It'd take me 4 workers to do that, a copper, 1 for that. So let's do all of that. Let's go ahead and grab our 3 wood. Then we have a copper. So we'd be able to make that 1 thing. Then if we send these 2 up here, that gives us 3 more leather. Let's go ahead and make that armor. So 3 and 1 to get a level 2 armor that will place on that knight. I have those 2 on there. I think I might grab the order so I can make sure I have a decent one that's easy to fill. Or I can grab more wood so I'll be able to make him a shield here soon. Yeah, I might as well, seeing as I have the wood built up. That gives us 3 wood. Then that knight will go there, and this one, so that needs to have a strength of 4. I could give him, nope, he's a level 1, so he can't handle these level 3s. I could give him my shield. That would allow him to accomplish that order. Then that's a knight, armor, weapon. I could accomplish that quest with him. I don't have a level 3 shield yet. I'm going to have to work on getting that. So yeah, we'll be able to go here. All right. So we'll do this one first. So it is at least a level 2 knight. It is at least a level 2 armor. It is at least a level 2 weapon. So that gives us 3 victory points. 1, 2, and 3. This one is going to accomplish this. He is at a strength of 4. 2, 4, 5. We have our 3 wood. We have those 2. That is going to give us 4 gold and a king's favor. So there's that. I have a lot to accomplish in the next 4 rounds. I don't know if I'm going to get another knight because I haven't started one down that path yet. So there's that. This order gets discarded. We are at the end of 6, so we're actually going to be switching over to the C's. Move this to 7 so I don't forget again, and then grab our workers. Because if I start one here, I'll get it basically. So it'd be 7, 8, 9. I'd have it for round 10. I don't know if that's really worth the gold. It might be to have a little level 1 if I can have the equipment for them. All right, so I need to do a level 3 shield. A level 3 shield needs 4 wood. I have 3 wood. It's also going to need 2 copper and ore. So I think we're going to come here. We're going to spend a gold to grab those. We are then going to come here to grab our other copper. We'll come here to grab our wood. Come up here to make that level 3 shield with the 4 wood, the 2 copper, and the iron. And then let's go ahead and come here, spend a gold and a king's favor to upgrade my level 3 up to a level 4. And then I think we're going to send another worker here to do that again to upgrade our 1 to a level 2. Do I send the worker to try and get that knight for that last round and just hope I have the equipment? Because I think I'm going to be sending both of these knights because they both should be able to accomplish something now. And this one's going to need a weapon. A weapon needs stone, so let's go to stone. Right there. That is what I am thinking might be good. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and see what we can accomplish down here. So we have a 4, we have a 3 and a 3, so we can accomplish this one for 5 victory points. And then that's a level 2. So he can't do any of that. He can basically do any of these. So we'll just grab this one for 3. Wait, no, he doesn't have a weapon yet. So he can do either one of those two. So sure, that gives us 2 victory points. We are into round 8. Grab all of our people back. This gets replaced with a new order. That order might not be too bad. Like I said, though, I need to work on getting that weapon first. So if we can get him, let's go here to grab 3 of that. Then an iron. Is he going to need to have a beyond level 2? So I can do 3 more here. I think I'm just going to end up having negative points is what it's going to end up being. So that's fine. So I don't think he needs, because my level 4 guy can do this one. He can do that one. If I get him up to level 5, I can do this one. If I get him a weapon, can accomplish these 3. So that's the most they're going to be able to do is 3. So this is going to go by the wayside. So he doesn't need any more than a level 2 weapon. So we're good there. So we'll come up here and create a level 2 weapon, which is 3 and 1. Gives him a level 2 weapon. So basically this level B1 I don't think I'm going to be able to get. I don't think I'm going to care about the order because I'm not going to have the knights in order to do that. So I'm going to have to make do with that gold that I have left. They're both going to come here to be able to accomplish a couple of quests. So that gives me 3 workers left. So if I put him here, that's round 8, round 9. That would be worth 5 points, but I have a worker tied up. But I think it might be worth it for those 5 points to offset that one. So he's going to train for there. And then if I can get some goods to get some gold so I can get my other workers, come up here to get 3. And then let's go ahead and grab some wood. So accomplishing these, so that's a 4. So we'll take care of this one because he's got a level 3 of everything. He's at least a level 2. So that gives me 5 victory points. And then this one has this, so that gives me 3. 1, 2, and 3. I mean, I guess I could try and get him leveled up to here. That'd be a 3 shield and a 3 sword, and that'd be giving me 4 points. I'll see how this round goes. He moves over, bring all of them back. So again, we know they're going to go here to complete quests. The order card gets replenished. Like I said, I'm not really focused on the order cards right now. I'm more focused on how I'm going to manipulate all of this. So basically, I want to get more workers. So I need 4 gold for that. So I could sell to the market, but I can only sell 2 of each. So if we grab one there, we grab one there, then we put out 3 people here. 1, 2, 3. Just do the 3 sales like that. That gives me 3 gold. So I'm going to be 1 gold short. So basically what I could do is I could grab a couple of those to sell to here in the next round. Be able to hire another worker just to get those 3 points. Should have gotten another knight out earlier that for the usefulness. All right, so this one, I got to get him up to level 5. I'll do that next round to be able to do that last one. So he's at a level 4 and has a level 3. So that gives me 4 points. I forgot about looking at that and getting him to level 5. He can do this one. So that is 2 victory points. 1 and 2. Yeah, because he doesn't have 3 levels on any of those. So yeah, we'll upgrade him and then go from there. Alrighty, so he slides over, bring our workers back, replace this order, and we are in the final round. So for this final round, they're coming out here to accomplish those quests. He's coming right there to do a gold and a favor and upgrade my 4 to a 5 so that I can get that last quest right there with them. So now I technically need 3 or 2 more gold to get there. Can I accomplish that? I believe so, because if I come here, grab one of this, send, wait, no, because I'm not going to have a worker to get that. Wait, I can go here, which gets me another one. I can go here, which will now get me 2. No, but again, I'm going to be short a worker. I'm just going to have the gold. I mean, 5 of these does give me a point. So, and the goods don't do anything, so that may just be worthwhile to do. Although, wait, why did I place that last one? I have these 2. Forgot all about those goods. Wait, because I can't sell those. That's why. There's so much stuff. So, yeah, we are. We're going to keep that move going there. We're going to send these 2 in to sell these 4 for 2 gold. Alrighty, so they accomplished. So we're going to do this one, which gives me 5, which brings me up to 36. We are going to have this one accomplish this, which gives me 1 and 2. He moves here, so we do get this one. Let's grab everyone back, and then we do our end game scoring. So for end game scoring, we get 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 10, 11, 12, 13. We are going to get all of our knights and this. So 5, 8, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. So that puts us at 73. These 5 give me 1 point. I lose 5 for that, which puts me down to 69. So if we go down here to 69, I am highly in a knight of training, just a couple of points from a veteran knight. So overall, I am fine with that, especially seeing as I accidentally did hard. So I think easy, I would have been able to do a lot more. I would have had a 3rd knight going because I would have had to worry about less quests. So I've been able to get that knight out sooner, etc. I wouldn't have felt the crunch to try and do 12 in 10 rounds. So I think that would have been the big difference. So hopefully my score would have been a little bit higher because I would have had the extra knight and all the extra goods, and I wouldn't have basically felt like I was just trying to scrounge that gold at the end. Alrighty, so that was Hastilude solo. If I could get your head down below and hit like, subscribe, comment, share, and ring the bell. All that's appreciated. I know I did a couple of mix-ups. I'll hopefully note them earlier, basically like when I forgot to reset the market, etc. But none of that actually really ever affected the game or the outcome. Also down there's link to Miniature Market. If you could go ahead and use that link. If you want to purchase games from Miniature Market, we then get a portion of those sales back to the channel, which helps us purchase more games like this to bring to you. Alrighty, so get out there and join some contests.